Okay guys, hello, hello, I was turning it on, gonna do like, your dungeon stuff like that, and, this came up, so I thought I should probably record it for later, yeah. And in the case, I guess here we go, eh? It's been a long while since I was able to relax like this, all alone in my room with not a concern in my mind. Maybe it's because a heavy burden had been lifted from my heart. Cool, never saw Dante's room before, huh? The map, the projector, wait, all this stuff is in his room, huh? That's for his memories or whatever. In his room, eh? I told the sinners that we should take a day off or so in our respective rooms. After what happened, we deserved a good rest. A big part of that decision was also to relieve Yisang of his seasickness at least for a day. I don't think the sinners' rooms sway with the waves. Yeah. I think they're like in their own little pocket dimension or something. Something like that. We're still a ways away from getting out of the Great Lake. I thought it would be a good idea to have a day like this where we could just sit and relax. Of course, this wasn't like a real vacation or anything. If anything were to happen, this little time off would be over just like that. Like that eardrum tearing siren of Mephistopheles that always finds the worst times to go off. For example, oh man. Oh. Yeah. I had a feeling that something like this was going to happen. I'm not even upset at this point. The siren better not. This siren better be... Go again. This siren better be worth getting off our bums for. Man. Oh, did you get the prime one?
Okay. There's not to do in our respective chambers anyway, Heathcliff. I imagine that time spent alone in thy room must have been quite dreary indeed.
I can be a contemplative man from time to time, alright?
For truth.
Oi, clockhead. 1 clock turning coming right up. This will be the last one in a while, so just take one for the team, alright? Oh no. Weren't you going to ask Virgilius for permission too? Ah, bollocks. I think I'm starting to get a handle on how to manage Heathcliff. I don't want to do with Virgilius, eh? It's good news, huh? This might be a special extraction again. Kind of hope not, because I don't get lucky with special extractions. I don't get them. Wish I did, but I don't. I was like, no, I digress here.
Good news, Heathcliff. This volatility alarm seems to be something we can make use of.
Then.
Indeed. A notable change has occurred in one of the mirror dungeon doors.
Oh, a new mirror dungeon. Sure.
Dante, the short downtime you suggested.
Yeah, I know. I knew something like this was going to happen anyway.
I see. Then, let us investigate the area where the volatility was detected.
There was something odd about the way Faust and Virgilius were looking at me, but I was too busy to worry about the two of them. I had to somehow convince the sinners, who had their long-awaited proper break taken away from them as soon as it started, to get to work. Ah, mirror dungeon's finding out, no? Guess we knew it at some point. Ah, whatever.
Another locked door is opened. The keybill tapes have also disappeared. The door looks a bit bluish this time, doesn't it? Where did the other doors go? I don't think they were blue like this.
The door did look a bit blue this time. Looks like every new mirror dungeon will have a different design. And disappear from time to time, I guess. I can hear rolling waves from the other side, I think. Oh no. Chapter 5, eh? Of the lake. Nah, the lake. Oh, the lake monsters are so fucking annoying. They heal. You don't get your sanity up. Oh man. Whatever. Especially in hard mode, it's gonna be pain.
According to the information relayed to us via the device, it appears that the official designation for this new area summoned by the back door volatility will be the mirror of the lake.
Ishmael's eyebrows twitched.
This is exactly what happened after we wrapped up Yiseng's business. It seems too convenient to call it a coincidence, doesn't it? It's like these areas are tailor-made for each sinner, Faust. Mephistopheles' engine is designed to change and adapt every time a golden bow is retrieved. And the back door is also a product of the engine. It would not be a reach to theorize that the incidents with each sinner would affect the engine, which in turn influences the content of the back door. In other words, it's pretty much a guarantee that with each golden bow retrieval, we'll be getting a new zone from now on. Quite likely, yes. Quite likely, yeah. Okay, yeah. Thanks for the explanation.
Ishmael's willingness to sharply and boldly question all things suspicious did not change at all, but or maybe she just didn't like the fact that the word lake was even brought up. After the events at the Great Lake, maybe she was starting to take care not to be as blunt and scathing towards her fellow sinners. Not more than necessary, anyway. That's good. I'm relieved.
Wait. That raises another question. Do ask. Are the golden bows not immediately shipped to the headquarters by the after team as soon as we retrieve them? How can they affect the engine if they're not here? The answer to that question requires a rather lengthy explanation. I care not.
Oh, you know, how about we try to wrap this up as quickly as we can? We better get to someplace that's not constantly swaying. These things really not having a good time out here. Oh, what are you saying?
I did not take my medicine, or assume that we would be having a brief respite. I beg your forgiveness. Oh. Oh. I'll hear just a summary then. In summary, once the golden bow is retrieved, and when Limbus Company headquarters goes through a certain tuning process, Mephistopheles' engine and the golden bow's wavelengths will overlap, causing a resonance effect, which is a process that involves resonating with the golden bow in your head as well, manager.
That's how it works?
Does that process not harm the executive manager? No, as you have witnessed it yourself. So once it is retrieved, the golden bow continues to affect those it resonated with, I see. Guys, are we done with the boring lectures? EWTL. Enough with the enough with the lecture.
Faust, this dungeon. We have to enter it now, don't we? It felt like I was going back on my promise after telling everyone that we could relax. I didn't like this one bit. But I think I already knew what Faust was going to say.
Faust suggests if we explore the new zone as soon as we are able. Mephistopheles is still at a significant distance from the shores, and there are not many activities to do before reaching our next destination. This will be an appropriate exercise for us during this empty period. Executive Manager, I understand that you may feel uncomfortable going against your earlier orders, but consider the fact that this journey will continue on for quite some time. I believe that the resources and the combat experience that can be gained from this new area would be quite considerable.
I nodded affirmatively. The sinners each began grumbling and aired their woes, but they still prepared to head into the dungeons once again. Thus we entered the newly formed door. Like right away. Is it?
밤을연 때는 선글라스라도 써야 할까 봐요.
Guys,
자꾸 불꽃이 올라오는 탓에
if you're seeing this,
아파요.
you're seeing this when I upload it. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be the day I upload today. But yeah, anyways, I guess I'll see you then. Or I think I'll see you today. Who knows? Anyways, have a good one. Just wanted to read that out.